One of the downsides of recording multiple episodes in a row is the fact that my voice is slowly fading away. So I think this is the last episode of this session that I'm gonna make, because yeah, I don't think we'll be able to continue this commentary for much longer. But in this episode, well, first of all, welcome back to another episode of, what was the company called? Norwood Express, yes. In the previous episode, we sort of connected these two cities with a train service that hopefully will be profitable. Let's actually take a quick look at some of these trains. They're almost empty, which is not a great thing. But we do have a pretty good selection of buses here delivering, or at least transferring passengers from this station, which actually doesn't have a lot of passengers in it. Interesting. You know what, let's do this. I rarely use this feature, but let's start a large advertising campaign. I don't know if that will help in any way, shape, or form. But we're doing it anyways, because we have $1.5 million, and I think it's time to actually get rid of this mess that we have here. So yeah, we're going crazy here. So boing and boing. Do we not have enough money for the rest? Oh no, never mind. I just messed it up. Anyways, let's get this connected, and we're gonna go this. And we're gonna go this. Fantastic. So we have two sort of major issues that we need to tackle. This interchange here, pretty problematic. I don't like this layout one bit, because well, this is gonna be clogging. If we start adding more trains into this intersection, it's just gonna start causing issues, and it's not gonna be great. So why don't we actually? So here's. Yeah, I was just saying, or thinking, maybe we can have a bridge that bypasses this, but we also want trains, eventually passenger trains, to connect to these two cities too. So yeah, that's not a realistic solution. We also want a three-way intersection here as well. So why don't we start with that? I think that will be the easiest thing to do, quote unquote easiest thing to do. Also, let's take a look. Yeah, the oil wells are gone, unfortunately. Do we have any oil rigs already? We do not. Okay, eventually we're gonna have some oil rigs popping up here. In fact, we have such a big bay that we may get more than one, which means that this oil refinery is gonna start producing a lot of goods, hopefully. And we're gonna start adding a lot of trains on this line, which will cause some issues if we don't do it right. Okay, enough with the talk. Let's get to build. So one thing that yeah, the service is gonna be stopped for a little bit, unfortunately. But one of the things that I'm a little bit worried about doing, multiple recording sessions in one sitting, is the fact that maybe I missed something. Why are you not that profitable? Is what I would like to know. This one is super profitable. What about this one? This one, not so much. Probably because of the wood delivery. Yeah, that's probably what it was. One of the things that I'm really worried about is the fact that because I'm not reading comments as the episodes come out, I'm afraid that maybe I messed something up, and you guys are like pointing it out in the comments below, and I'm not being able to take action on them, which it could happen, but hopefully it doesn't. At least we're making money, which is ultimately what I really care about. But yeah. So over here, I think we're just gonna do this. Actually, this is not, yeah, no, this is not what we wanna do. We actually wanna go a little bit further out. So this is what we wanna do. Get two tiles here. And come on, get it right, there we go, great. So this is one of the turns, and I think we're gonna do the same on the other side, just for symmetry's sake. Like so. Let's hide the trees because they're kind of in the way. Is this the same size? I guess it is. This isn't. There we go. Wait, so now I'm confused. No, yeah, this is fine. This is fine as, the theme with a dog and the fire. This is fine. I'm trying to think and also comment at the same time, but apparently that's like too much for my brain to process. I think that actually looks pretty good. And we have a big enough gap here to have one train just sort of sitting there in case something gets sort of clogged. Now, this should be the relatively easy part, right? If we do like a side track like this, actually, you know what? I want to have at least 2 tiles going out. There we go. Not like, I don't care about the 1 tile gap, but I do care about having like 2 tiles of a diagonal instead. So we can just do something like this, which meets right over here. Let's try to match this as much as we can. There we go. That's a perfect match, actually. So let's get some terraforming done and get that going. This train is like totally lost. I get it, buddy. Tough life. Yeah, let's do that. And do this. Fantastic. So this should be a pretty fast interchange, if I do say so myself. There we go. All right, so let's get a signal there. Let's get a signal here, and we might as well just put another one in here. 2, 1 here. Actually, wait, am I doing this right? Yeah. Yeah, these two are the same because, yeah. Because of, yeah. Very, very accurate description of what I'm doing. Okay, so we have those signals there. We have this here, and I want one of these here, and another one here. That one over there is fine, and I think I can get rid of you and do this. Let's see what happens. These 2 guys should be able to get in relatively easy. Yeah, that was pretty frictionless. They did slow down a little bit just up ahead, but oh, these 2 don't match now. We want them to match, right? Yes, that's what we want. Now they match. Sweet. So because we have this, actually we want this signal there. There we go, great. That's better spacing. Because we have this, I'm worried that this, if for whatever reason this train sort of gets caught in with an incoming train, then it's gonna basically block my main line. So a solution to that will be to extend this branch a little bit further out, but I don't think that will be a problem just now, maybe in the future. Okay, now this is the tricky thing, because how the hell do we get this to work? Well, first of all, actually, one thing I want to do is, well, I was gonna say I want to add the second line for the depots, but I think I want to get rid of that as well here. Yeah, I have no clue how to address this. So here's the first thing that I maybe want to do, because this is still somewhat of a main line, or do I consider this to be a branch line? I kind of think this is sort of its own main line on the, I guess, East Coast, whereas whilst this one is the West Coast. So maybe, yeah, yeah, I don't know. Let's just demolish everything. Why not? Sorry, train. You're actually gonna go. You're gonna go to the depot. Is where I'm gonna send you. So you're going to the depot. Where's the other train? Should be pulling out of the station somehow, perhaps. Where's the other train? Oh, the other train is gone. Is it trapped? Yeah. Oh man, poor train is trapped. So yeah, you're gonna go here, buddy. Cool, just stay in there. Don't worry about it. So here's the interesting part of this, because I never know how to like properly deal with this. And I think we have enough money and resources that this city is just gonna suck it. We're just gonna do that and potentially get in trouble, perhaps by... Yeah, let's do this. There we go. Now there's nothing you can do, city. But at least we have a quick, or a relatively quick way out. It's gonna be a little bit slow because there's these sharp turns here, but As long as you don't have too many, like one after the other, I think that's what really sort of damages your performance. So that's probably fine. And we could just do this. And we could probably keep the entrance. Do we want to keep the entrance to this together on the same branch as this? No, I don't think so. But I am okay with that though. So this being the entrance, I think we could just do this. We're gonna get a lot of errors soon. Not errors, just notifications saying like, oh, you're losing money on all these trains. Like, you suck. I mean, that's not really the tone the game uses, but you get my point though. Okay, so we have those. Yeah, train is lost. I don't care. That's fine. So if I do... Yeah, I guess we wanted a similar interchange like this one, except a little bit more compact, probably. So let's do this. If we do... If I bridge that gap, will that even make sense? Well, no, that won't make sense, because what I want is this track to go... No, not that. Definitely, yeah, we definitely need to spread out here. This is what's happening. We'll get somewhere eventually. Trust me. So these like side edges are fine. Just need to terraform this a little bit. So these two connections are okay now. Eventually, this track needs to go there, which shouldn't be too hard now. If I connected, hang on, let's think about this for a moment. I can do a bridge like this that goes straight into here, and I could replicate the same bridge on the other side, and that would keep the same track. So now everything here is connected, and I just need a quick way for this track to sort of go under this bridge and connect to here. So, and that also needs to like happen right there. In fact, let's just do this. Get rid of this track now. And somehow here we need to, let's leave a one tile gap there, and let's get two here and then two here. So now this seems like reasonable. I'm worried that if I feed enough trains through this way, they're just going to be clogged here, and that's going to be an issue. But I can also push down the entry into this station much further down the road anyways, so that's something that we can do. Now the problem is this train sort of coming back needs to merge with this, which means that maybe I messed up these two bridges. Maybe this should be a bridge. Yeah, so this works. This needs to be like that, and then this needs to be like that. I know this is not making any sense for any of us, but I think I have all the potential options connected. Now, this one needs to be able to enter the station through this line, and that's the tricky part. So I need some kind of bridge here, except now I don't have enough room for this. So we're gonna need to move you just one tile, perhaps. Actually, let's do that first. So I think we're gonna tunnel under here. That might be easier. In fact, Let's keep this trench pretty much open all the way. Get the tunnel going, and then perhaps something like that. No, I mean, this is like way too tight. I don't like having like intersections too close to one another. This is, yeah. I mean, it will work, but it's just like not elegant, you know? And I don't care. This is gonna be a longer episode. Screw it. I'm already like stressing out because we're close to the 16-minute mark here, and it's just not going anywhere. But let's get this done, no matter what. Actually, this would be so much easier if I reverse the order of things. Oh yeah, I should have done that. Yeah. Okay. So let's reverse the order. So this is the actual exit now. And why are you stopping there? Oh, I guess there's no. There we go. Let's get rid of everything once more. And so if this is the entry point now, this should be connected like that. And the exit point is should be something like this, perhaps. So you're exiting through here. That's fine. Also, we don't actually need this. Turn around. There we go. Thank you. Now let's do like multiple branches merging into this, as opposed to like one single one. So for example, this is probably better. Okay, so now this one needs to somehow be able to turn into here. But because I want to keep the distance between things to a certain degree, what I can do is maybe create a few of these spots. So like this. Also, these two should be like that. I think that works. And then this one needs another ridge. So this is the exit, right? And actually the opposite of this is what we want. We want a tunnel. Can we get a tunnel in here? Kinda? Not really. We need to move this one extra tile. And the problem is we can't get a tunnel here either. Actually, that's not true. We can do this. There we go. So now we can get a tunnel. We get a tunnel there, and perhaps we can just simply move this one tile, just for aesthetics, primarily. Hopefully you enjoyed placement of rail, because that's basically all we're going to be doing in this episode anyways. Yeah, what I wanted to do is basically avoid having this direct connection here. I want to have another quick tunnel. And we're going to completely end up destroying this mountain no matter what. But at least we get a big enough gap between the different forks that hopefully will allow us to maximize the positioning of our trains. Now here is a bit of a pretty sharp turn, which I'm not totally enjoying, but at least that will get us places. And I think that's it. It's a pretty effective layout. So let me get rid of all these signals real quick. We want exit signals on each and one of these. We want an entry signal here. We want a block signal here and pretty much everywhere else. And we also want an entry here, sorry, a regular block signal here. Remove that one. Another block signal here, another one there. Something like that. This pretty much adds a whole bunch of those. Same here. And we want a path, 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 and path here, and path here, and path here, right? Is that what we want? I think that's what we want. We also want 2 block signals on this like outer things. Actually, we want block signals on everything. That way, if there's a train waiting, it can pull out immediately as the other train is exiting. But I think we got it. Right, let's see, this needs to be connected now. So we can put that one there. Hold control. Let's get that signal going there. Everything else is connected. And the same over here. Yeah, I think that totally works. So there should be no lost trains now, ideally. You are waiting here, so I'm gonna let you go free. We have this train that's kind of lost there, but here, let's send it back if it can. All right, that found its way all the way there. For some reason you were, oh yeah, this line is missing a turn towards this side. Okay. That, I think, will be the topic of the next episode, because this one is already going pretty long. Apologies for all the indecisiveness, but I wanted to make something that looks cool. I'm pretty happy with this design so far. And if you are too, please consider giving this video a like. That's very much appreciated. And if you're new to the channel and haven't already, also consider subscribing. That way you get notified next time I post one of these videos. But that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you in the next one.